we barbecuing, Liam? Ribs?
Ribs.
Ribs, brisket. The ribs we got from Costco are the St. Louis style, not baby back, but St. Louis style, and we got them seasoned already. So when you get the seasoned, they come for like $24 at Costco. You get two pretty good sized rack of ribs. If you don't get it seasoned, you can get 3 rack of ribs for about $24-25. We also have the brisket that we got at Costco, and for also about $25 we got a whole brisket, and this is the flat portion of the brisket. We trimmed it. We've already done all the trimming. On the bottom of this side of the flat, you leave the fat. You leave about 1/4 inch of fat on there. What you want to do when you prepare the brisket is first you want to dry it with a paper towel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some mustard to it, and then I'm going to add the rub on the mustard. Just extra fancy, what's it called, from Fiesta brand brisket rub. It's in all your stores, it's pretty popular. And then I have a Costco smoked mesquite seasoning, and I like this from Costco, and I added that to it, but I also added several other things to the rub, like brown sugar and cumin and so many other things that just make a great rub. Season the brisket with the rub and kind of pat it down. We're going to cook this tomorrow. The smoker that we got was an electric smoker, and it was pretty inexpensive. It was like $400, and it has 4 racks on it, so you can cook plenty of food for a party and everything. So we like the smoker that we got. It works really well. It's easy because you just put it in and go. You don't have to hang out and really manage the fire and stoke and do all the things you have to do with. It's pretty less expensive with the wood chips, very little wood chips, and you just cook it low and slow. Okay, so we got the brisket that has seasoned overnight, and we're gonna put it in the Char-Broil Electric Smoker. And we also have our ribs. These are St. Louis style pork ribs. And the wood chips go right here in the smoker, and then down here's a water pan. We're gonna put this tray back into this hot electric smoker. This is gonna come out great. So we're gonna cook for like 6 or 8 hours, probably at 225 degrees, maybe 8 to 10 hours for the brisket. And the ribs, we're gonna do sort of a 3-2-1 process that we do with the ribs in 3 hours, just on the smoke, just on the rack to get smoke flavor, and then put it and wrap it in tin foil for 2 hours, and then just back on the rack with no tin foil for the last hour with the barbecue sauce all over it. Okay, look at this thing. This is cooking. With apple cider vinegar. I'm going to wrap it. That should work. So that's gonna cook for another 3 hours. Should be good. Now we're gonna wrap them and do another 2 hours wrapped in tin foil. We're gonna put a little bit of apple juice on them. That'll keep it moist. Right there. See how these bad boys look? Look at that. We're gonna, what do they call this? Mop it or something like that?
That's what they call it. Mop it.
Is that what they call it, son? job, Ava. Gonna do it one more hour. See how it goes. Sure smells good. How perfect does that look? Look at this, you guys.
I really want to taste it, but it's gonna be hot.
Hey, try a little try.
It's gonna be hot.
Try a little taste.
Is it hot? Hey, Nate, look at this.
Oh yeah.
Good. Perfect. We should try. I think we should try these two just to make sure.
With eggs. Got it out.
I think we're done.
Dad, can
This
you
looks
cut
good.
more slice for me?
We cooked for like 10, 11 hours. I think we did a good job. Okay, so we got the final product here. We got the brisket, and here, look at this brisket. Look at that. Homemade barbecue sauce, and then ribs. How good does that look? We try it for the first bite. Moist, perfect.